Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Natural Fibres podcast. I'm Kirsty.
I'm Medica.
And today we're recapping our trip that we went on, giving an update on our sweaters, and talking about upcoming events for the summer.
Our last episode, if you listened to it or watched it, we basically told you what our loose plans were for going to Estonia, Finland, Denmark, and Iceland. Is it right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had big plans of what we wanted to see and do. I, for one, didn't do all of those things. I don't know what you got to, but we do have some show and tell. But maybe we'll start off with a sweater update. Because we had promised each other that we would get a sweater done for this trip, but I think we can both say June was pretty nuts.
Yeah, it was not. I think if we had done this challenge in February, I would have had it done.
Yeah, I think it's a winter, I think knitting a sweater in the winter in a month would be easy. Because it gets dark at 5, you literally have all evening. But in the summer, it's there's something every single day. So I think we really pushed ourselves, and we did not finish.
We got close, but not there.
But there was fun knitting on the trip.
Yeah.
I'll put a picture or video. I was knitting on a ferry, like a boat. I was knitting on the plane. I knit in the medieval town.
The 7-hour flight, I got a lot of knitting done.
Yeah.
A lot of knitting done. And I was able to have my Kindle set up because it was just literally plain knitting at that point. So I knit and read, which was good. And I read 4 Lucy Score books throughout the trip because they're all on Kindle Unlimited, and I just kept powering through them.
What's your rating for the books?
One of them I gave it 5 stars.
5 skeins.
5 skeins, yes. And I'll include the book names here because there was a lot of them and I don't really remember them right now. But they were really good. They're small town romances. It feels like I'm probably going to force you to read one of them.
Okay.
It feels like you're in Stars Hollow. Because everyone in the town is kooky. It's upstate New York, and so the whole point of the town is kind of where 1969 all the hippies ended up, and then they never left. So there's someone who makes juice in the town, and everyone
oh, that's cute.
Very fun.
So Gilmore Girls, but different town.
Yeah, more Miss Patties.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, it's very cute.
Fun. Well, I guess we can pull out our sweaters and show where we got to.
I didn't bring my sweater for show and tell.
You didn't bring your sweater for show and tell?
This is the other thing. I didn't finish it for the trip. I knit most of the trip. And then I got back and I could not look at it.
Did it piss you off?
Yeah, it's in a bag that has not opened.
Well, that's the not wanting to look at it due to missing it. I think it's called to me, I just made this up, is deadline disappointment. As soon as you pass the deadline, it's I never want to see it again. Yeah. It's the dress that I was supposed to make for that wedding. I didn't get to go to the wedding, so the dress is still in a bag, and I have not looked at it since. I
will pull out the sweater, and I will work on it, and I will have it hopefully done maybe by the 10th sale, because I'm not that far.
Yeah.
So by our Fiber Festival of Friends in Fiber.
Yes.
At the end of August, on the farm. I will strive to have it done by then.
It wouldn't be too hot to wear it, but you can throw it off.
Yes, it'll be way too hot to wear it.
Well, I have mine. Well, actually, do you want to tell us how far you got with it? Where are you at?
I am about to do the cuff on one sleeve, and then I just have one more sleeve to do.
Okay, cool. I'm in literally the exact same spot. I'm to here on a sweater, as you'll see. On a sleeve, and then the other one I haven't started. So I'm in the exact same place.
Picked up the stitches at the beginning of my flight or at the airport, and then I got to here, and then I did a little bit more a couple of evenings, and then that was it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and yours is the Lane Loops sweater by Other Loops.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Knit in Sophie and Cheers.
Yeah.
Which has made me want to knit more in Cheers, so.
Yeah. And those are both Koigu yarns.
Yes.
Which we will also link. I am also knitting with Koigu, of course. As we are sponsored by Koigu. But I'm knitting with Koigu Andra, which is a brushed merino and then 10% nylon.
It looks so good.
But do you want to see it on, actually? It looks really cute on. And also my friend at the yarn store gave me these little stitch stoppers.
I love those needles also. Yeah, those are my go-to needles.
Really cute little, they're Zing,
I
Knitter's
find that
Pride Zing.
I know
Knit
this
Pro.
is so
That's
silly,
Knit
but
Pro.
they're the fastest.
They are. No, they're good. And they're the stabby end, but they have a little divot, so it grabs the stitch even better. Yeah, I like them, and they're cheap. Yeah, nice. And they're pink, which is cute, but that's just because they're 5mm. Anyway, but I will put it on because I can now, and that's fun. I was also knitting it at a bachelorette I went to last weekend. And one of the girls, who very clearly is not a crafty person at all, she was like, "Did you do that right now?" And I was like, "No."
You should have just been like, yes.
Yes, I made this sweater in the last 10 minutes on the beach.
It is also very hot here on the farm today, so bear with us as we are struggling.
But yeah, so I literally just need to finish the last little bit of the sleeve. And I think it'll block to be a little looser, which will be nice, because it's really flattering right now, but this isn't the fit I was wanting it to be. Like, this is a bit more of a shirt than a sweater, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you can definitely block it out.
Yeah, and they were supposed to do more decreases for the sleeve, but I kind of wanted the sleeve to be a bit looser, so I think I'm just going to straighten it now. But yeah,
so cute.
I can stand up maybe to show. But
I think you are going to wear it a lot, especially going into the fall.
Yeah, because it's light but still cozy. And yeah, the neckline turned out nice, and it's really comfy. So yeah, this is where I got to. And I really like the way the join worked out and everything.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I did it with a crochet hook this time, so I don't know. It looks nice. But
It
yeah,
looks really
so
good.
that's where I'm at. Oh yeah, and it's the Cloud 9 sweater by Thailandra, which is Kirsty's mom.
I am really happy with it. I know you're really happy with it.
Yeah, I really like it. And it's like
You're gonna wear it all the time.
a good fit, so I think it can only become a better fit, you know? Yeah. Because I was worried it was going to be, like, actually too small when I...
Well, it looks so little.
It looks so little.
Like, I know you're small, but, like...
Yeah, but it looks like... Someone in the store, I was knitting it in the store, and they were like, "Who's that for?" And I was like, "Me." And she was like... I was like, "I swear it fits. I've tried it on." Yeah,
No,
but
but
it looks
it's really
really cute. But yeah, I guess
I
if
also
anyone
love
can't see the
those
color,
colors.
it's like lemon, yellow, and cream.
You're definitely going to wear it at, like, all the shows this fall.
Yeah, and it matches all my clothes because I wear yellow constantly, so...
Well, for a white dress, it would be very cute.
Well, yeah, as we were talking about for the trip, it was supposed to go over all of our cute outfits. But it will the next trip we go on. Well, we're going to Vancouver. Wait, are you coming to Vancouver?
I'm not
no,
going
you're
to
not.
Vancouver.
Oh, rats. Okay,
But
well,
we're going
I'm
to
going to Vancouver.
Rhinebeck.
Yes, true. So we'll have these and hopefully...
I also think I'm doing KW.
Ooh, okay. So I can wear it there, and you can wear yours there, too. Well, actually, yeah, just because we're already talking about it, we may as well tell you about the upcoming events because we've already mentioned it. So
we have lots.
Yeah, we have lots. We've mentioned them before, but we can do a recap again. So the soonest one's you.
2 weeks, I go to Seattle.
For Flock.
Very excited.
And...
I don't think I'll have my sweater done by then. So if you're there, come find me working on my sweater.
The next one after that, I think, is our Festival of Friends and Fibre, which is our 10th annual tent sale. So we've invited a bunch of other vendors, like local craftspeople, to sell. Yeah, I think we have 8 vendors. So we have people selling beeswax candles, honey, finished crochet goods, notions, stickers, project bags, stuff like that. So not only will we have tons of Koigu yarn, there'll be lots of other people there as well. And we'll be selling snacks from the local pie company, so that will be fun. And
if you are coming, you can also picnic.
Yes,
people can come.
Lots of space by the pond.
Kid-friendly, husband-friendly.
Yeah, even if you don't want to buy yarn, which, I mean, why wouldn't you? But there's lots of other things to see and do, and even just to come and get inspired is fun. So, what else? Then the next one after that, I guess, is KW, which is September 13th, I think? 14th?
13th, I think.
Something like that. So that's Kitchener-Waterloo Knitters Fair. So that's a fun one. And then shortly following that is Knit City Vancouver. So we'll be at the PNE Convention Center in Vancouver. And then following that one is Rhinebeck. But we're not going to be at, I guess, not actually at New York Sheep and Wool Festival. We're going to be at one of the, like, little ones outside of it called the Woolen Affair.
And this is our first time ever doing Rhinebeck in general.
Yeah.
Really excited.
So hopefully, I guess our plan for that too is we'll hopefully be having our heritage knit-along sweaters done by then, which that's another thing that we're doing starting end of August if you want to.
And this one is more achievable.
Yeah, this one's more achievable because the knit-along I think is 3 months long, and we have live meetings to kind of guide each other and help each other and compare notes and show off our progress. And there's 10 different sweaters to choose from in a couple different colorways. So we'll be casting on and we'll be giving you updates and we'll be choosing our colors soon. But then hopefully somebody from this joins as well.
And maybe we'll do a vote on our Instagram of what colors and things
Yeah,
like
that would be fun. But yeah, we'll do lots of updates about that when we actually start, but that's not for another month or so. But yeah, that basically covers our crafting check-in. Other than one other thing I've been working on, I suppose, my sister got married in Estonia while we were there, and I made all of the groomsmen and partners' boutonnieres. So I made those until 2 a.m. the night before the wedding with fresh flowers, which I've never done before. But they turned out really cute. I'll put a picture. They were all different colors, and we bought the flowers the night of, and it was really fun. So that was another craft I was doing, but I did not finish my sweater, but I did make boutonnieres for a wedding.
We tried really, really hard.
We did. There truly was just too many things.
Yeah. I think setting goals like that, as much as I've now cast it aside, is really helpful for me.
To get progress. Yeah, as soon as...
Also knitting at the same time as someone else.
Well, yeah.
Is fun.
Yeah.
Which is probably why people do knit-alongs.
Well, exactly. And that's why you should join our knit-along. Because as soon as you get stuck at a roadblock, then you're like, but if you have someone else being like, oh, did you finish that thing? And you're like, no, then you feel like you have to.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra pressure. And I also thought being very vocal about my goal would give me extra pressure, but it did get to an unhealthy amount of pressure.
Yeah, there was a point where I was knitting even though I truly didn't want to knit. And It's supposed to be fun.
And I think it's just been so gross this summer that even if I was knitting with cotton, I don't think I'd want to knit right now.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
That's okay.
Fall's coming, and that's when I do want to knit.
Yeah. Well, I knit to an unhealthy level in the fall.
The fall and winter?
Yeah.
When I was
my
snowed in all
crochet
winter.
injury all of a sudden will be
true. It'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess we can do. Do you want to start with your show and tell, or we can go back and forth with show and tell?
We can go back and forth.
Go back and
do you
forth
want to start in our? Do you have stuff from each country? Or do you have stories from each country?
I have stories, not stuff from each country.
Maybe we start with Estonia and then we.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have stuff and things.
Okay. Cool. And I'm sure we'll put photos in as well, because there's certain things where I want to talk about it, but I don't have something to show about it.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to know about all of our ideas, watch our last episode. We'll link to it, because then you can see all of the Crafty Europe trip ideas, even though we might not have done them and we might not mention them today. Yeah.
Okay, starting in Estonia. So, I went to one yarn shop in Dublin, in the old town. I think you may have gone to the same one.
Domuslinum?
Yes.
Yes, I have a show and tell item from there.
I happened upon it, and then I decided to purchase some yarn there. The woman was lovely.
She was so nice.
She was so
it the,
nice.
Kind of middle-aged lady that was really friendly? Yeah.
Yes. She was explaining to me the benefits of using wool, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
And then she asked what I was going to do with the yarn, and I said, a scarf, probably. And she said, that's very admirable. And I think she really underestimated my knitting skills. And when we left, my husband was like, you could have said something. And I was like, no, you know what? She was really happy.
No,
and she was really excited that a young person was knitting, and I was going to leave her with that.
Well, yeah, you don't have to, show off. She was already excited no matter what you were doing. She was already impressed by a scarf. You don't need to blow her out of the water.
I have...
Did she also show you, a bunch of samples of each yarn? And, she was so nice.
She didn't go into that much detail.
She was like, well, I'll show you what you can make with each of them. But I think she was also excited that I was discussing all of this in Estonian with, crafting words. And she was like, oh, and I was like...
The people before us were Estonian, and so I think we were also a bit of a letdown. But also an upside.
An up-down.
An up-down. I at first decided that I wanted to buy, local to where I was traveling yarn. So I did that to some extent. It does fall apart later. Did you buy the same thing?
Look how pretty they are. They're also so our vibes. I bought raspberry colors and you bought very beigey neutrals. But then, yeah, it's 100% Estonian wool.
And it smells like sheep.
It smells so good.
And
there's a lot of yardage.
Yeah, there is.
I
probably won't make a scarf. I don't know what I'm
230
gonna make
grams or something.
I'm actually going to also use the yarn that I bought to make things because I'm feeling like I'm going to be making a lot this fall and winter. and because I'm moving into a new house and I just feel like I'm going to be hella crafty. And also, I just feel like I buy stuff and then it goes to die.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and
use it while you have it in your mind.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm actually going to make with this, though. I don't think it's going to be a scarf.
Maybe we can knit along together with this also, because we have the exact same yarn.
Yeah.
It's just different colors. Yeah, it smells so good.
It's like very sheepy. Anyways, big fan of this. And then one other thing I got in Estonia was, these were everywhere. I got this at the Estonian National Museum, which if you ever go to Tallinn, I recommend going to Tartu because the ethnographic museum was amazing. I cried.
It looked awesome.
And it was just like crazy amounts of information. Bought this there, but you could buy this at a lot of other places. I still haven't figured out how to use this, so once I do, I will share. But it is essentially a laser cut birch plywood stitching board, and it includes needle and instructions, and you can make an Estonian belt pattern with it.
That's cool. So maybe it's like cross stitching, kind of?
I think so, but I'm still...
But it looks like straight lines of stitching, so you just kind of go up and through. That's cool.
Yeah, so...
Cool.
I thought it was really cool.
That is really cool. It's so really pretty.
Saw it at a couple different art stores and was very excited about it.
That's very fun.
And that is all my crafty stuff from Estonia.
Ah, okay. Well, I probably bought the most stuff in Estonia just because, we spent the most time there. And I was also, like, feeling frivolous while we were there because it was, like, the first leg of our trip. So, yeah, as you saw, the yarn that was the same as Kirsty's, mine's just red and pink.
I feel like I usually go the other way. I, like, hold off on buying stuff, which then I regret.
Yes, because then you don't get to get it.
And
I think that's why I was being frivolous. At the very end of the trip, I'm like, But I think I was doing exactly that, the opposite, because I normally do the waiting, and then I never buy it, and then I'm sad.
That being said, not shown, because I didn't want to transport it, is the stack of books my husband and I bought in Estonia. They literally took up one side of his suitcase because we wanted to get kids' books. We wanted to get a cookbook that was like different from the ones we have here. I got a book on Estonian business. He got a book on Estonian history. We got a book on Estonian maps.
That's
like when
awesome.
I tell you, like we were booked solid.
Well, you are totally ready to move into a new house for the winter.
Yeah.
You'll
with
just
all
be
my books.
squirreled away with all your stuff. All your craft supplies and your books. Okay, so you saw my yarn. This is the only yarn I bought on the entire trip. I know. And I will tell you why.
Okay. Because you have a lot of yarn at home.
Well, yes. But another thing I bought in Estonia is this cute little bag.
It's so cute.
I love the, like, top stitching. And, like, it's just kind of, like, quilted on. But it's so cute. Doesn't that match, like, everything?
Yeah, it's
I have this red skirt that's exactly this red, and I had it on when I bought it, and I was like, oh! Anyway, so I love it. I have more stuff inside. I bought this vest from a thrift store, which you saw this, but I think it's like handmade because it's like really weirdly constructed.
I did see you at that thrift store that
and I really love it, and I've been wanting a quilted vest because I don't really know how to quilt. I know I can. I know I could.
It's on our list.
But
I think you and I might need to just like lock ourselves in like a cottage for a weekend
and learn with YouTube. Yeah, or like practice. Just like lock my mom in there too and just be like, can you thread our machines and sit with us for 12 hours? But yeah, this is like really basic, I think.
But 24 hours of sewing.
Of learning to sew, yeah. Like it's super basic and like it'd be a good way to make a little pattern out of this because this fits me perfectly. And it has this little tie at the front and it's really cute. Yeah, very me colors. Also goes well with my tote bag, which I like. I already wore it once with my red skirt, as mentioned, with a turtleneck. But I do need to... Yeah, with a white turtleneck. It looked really cute, I thought.
I can't think of putting a turtleneck on right now.
Well, no. It was much colder on our trip. But the only thing is I do have to mend it, which isn't a lot of work. But just the little, like, panels are coming apart. You can see the, like, stitches being pulled. So, I need to mend that. So, that's a project, but a quick project. But I love that.
I also need a mending weekend.
I have so much mending to do. Just, like, I have a pile of stuff that needs to be mended because I refuse to get rid of my favorite things because they have holes. Anything else from Estonia that's worth showing that I brought? Oh, this. Look at how massive this woven tablecloth is.
Beautiful.
Again, needs mending because there's, like, 2 rips in it. But so be it. But yeah.
This is so beautiful.
Yeah, so it's like a woven woolen tablecloth. And it was 18 euros. And it's huge.
And it was definitely done by hand.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So for anyone listening, it's like big tablecloth, woven green and brown.
And it has a traditional Estonian braid in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is beautiful.
So, love, love, love. And I thought maybe I could put it on our bed, but it looked kind of weird on our bed. It was just like the wrong dimensions. It just looks weird. So it's definitely a tablecloth. And I might replace the fringe, because the fringe is a little bit tattered, because it's probably from like the 70s. So I might just like crochet a new fringe onto it, because that would be pretty easy.
You could also do it as a wall tapestry if you wanted.
Yeah, like a big behind a couch or something. Yeah. I mean, sadly, our like space is all like angled walls. Yeah. You can't really put anything on the walls very easily. But anyway, gorgeous, love, and it was 18 euros, which is crazy. I think I bought a couple other things from Estonia, but I don't have them with me. Like one's a little hand-sewn fish. I bought me and my friend friendship fish, and she was really, really excited when I gave it to her, because she said she was thinking of knitting me a fish. I was like, what? And then I also gave her a wooden little like scoop. Made of juniper wood, so it smells really good. And she also was like, what? I've been looking for a wooden scoop for my salt for her bath. So she sent me pictures of it in her bath, and it's really cute.
Lovely.
So she really liked my gifts. But I think that's all I got from Estonia.
We just got a lot of books.
Oh, and I bought a blacksmithed cooking knife for Adam. And he, because he didn't really buy himself anything on the trip, so I wanted to get him like something to remember the trip. And he's not really a trinket guy. So I was like, and it's like an actual usable cooking knife, like a chef's. It's really sharp. So he said it's reserved for birthday charcuteries and anniversary charcuteries, but we've already used it once.
My husband is a trinket guy, so we had lots of little things being pulled out of our bags when we got back. Like literally little things. We also had to, because we were going to Estonia, we got a lot of stuff from my mom and grandma.
Yeah, exactly.
Like little mementos and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Fun. Okay, what about Finland?
Next up, back to my notes so I can say the proper, so we went to Helsinki, and I went to the Sunday Knitting Club, and it was perfect. It was everything I wanted it to be. It was aesthetic, it was beautiful, it had a lot of different yarn options. It was kind of in a more off the beaten path area in Helsinki, but still walkable from the downtown. And, it was stunning. So, I got a few things there. First up, this was the first time I've ever seen petite knit patterns in real life, and I love petite knit.
Well, yeah, they're like actually, yes, you got physical nice little patterns.
And they were like hanging, and I'll be posting those photos on my Instagram if I haven't already.
Yeah, we can put some in here too so you can see.
But they were like hanging in a line, and I was just like, and then I also loved how they do their patterns there. Like, I know you can get them here too, but I just like, for some reason, just really loved it, so I got different options. But also got patterns that I really liked.
So what patterns are
So I got the Maggie vest by Petite Knit.
Cute.
Again, could I have gotten this as a download? Yes, but I really like...
But it's special getting it there, I feel like.
Yeah. And then I got the Love Letter top by Kuto Vaikika.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I didn't butcher that. This is a really pretty tank top.
Well, we'll put another picture too, but yeah, that's really cute. I feel like if you continued knitting, it'd be such a pretty dress too. Probably a lot of work, but.
And then I got another sweater for my husband to work on eventually. It's a softness garn, and it's the Clevia sweater for men.
That looks great. Very handsome man.
Mm-hmm. He was very excited I bought him a pattern. Anyways, next up, I got a Sunday Knitting Club tape measure.
It's so pretty. Is it leather? Or pleather, maybe?
Leather. But
hold it up. It's so cute.
It's like my blue.
It's so beautiful.
So
like a grayish bluish.
And then I got. So I had never seen this yarn before, and it comes out of France. It's called Fonty, and because I kind of tend to have this, like, if I'm gonna buy yarn somewhere else that isn't all the yarn that we're currently surrounded by, I need to get something different that we don't already do.
Yeah.
And so this is different. This is Angora and wool.
Angora's rabbit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so I was thinking of doing a Sophie scarf with this blue, because this is like my blue.
Or the Sophie hood. You might have enough.
I might have enough for the Sophie hood.
Be so pretty with your hair.
For the winter.
Oh, hold it up. So pretty. A little
Plus, I
pink
was like, I've
fruits.
never seen an Angora yarn before, which sounds silly, but I just really haven't.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Nice. Yeah, and finding like not just Santa's yarn, like a different cool brand.
And then I bought, so
Ooh.
this is a Say wool, found it in 2021, and it's a small finish hand dyer, and this color is Heart of the Night, and this is just merino, but I just liked that it
It's
was
really
a local
pretty.
dyer.
Well, and it's like navy, like a deep navy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very pretty.
So,
Any
yeah.
thoughts for what you might want to do with it?
No thoughts at this point,
It's
but
very-
I
mean,
just
it
was
could
like,
go in anything.
yeah. I also wanted to try and get something from every shop I went to, so I got a little out of hand. Cause next up, I went to Lankaka Pupa Snur. There's no way I said that right.
I have
you say
no
that
idea.
better?
That's hilarious, though.
So this was like,
I think that's probably close enough.
it was Snur. Anyways, another beautiful shop, but a lot more of like a classic yarn shop. Just like lots of yarn everywhere, lots of different types of yarn, less like curated. A lot of European brands, and actually some North American as well. And it was really pretty. It was very close to our hotel, which was nice. And I got tuku wool,
Ooh, it's so cute.
which is Finnish wool.
It's so cute.
So this kind of goes along with my...
Get something from locally made. Yeah.
And my husband gets really mad at me when I just buy one single skein.
But, like, come on.
So, like this, because he's always like, what the hell are you going to do with one single skein?
You put it
So I
in a
got two
project.
skeins.
Yeah, love the bright blue. So pretty. Actually, they're both really pretty. It's a nice
I
color.
also at one point decided that I should be buying things on a theme of colors.
So you have a navy, you have a bright light blue, you have a gray, and you have a bright darker blue. Love.
Mm-hmm.
You could put them all together into something. I know they're different weights, but like
But,
some
yeah.
projects lend themselves
Also,
to that.
if we ever start doing tapestries, I think a lot of our misfit yarn can be used for those.
That's true.
So
That's true.
we were supposed to do that this summer.
Well, it kind of true. Like I had like some really random like leftovers of different weights and different textures. And remember, I made that scarf hood for Alexa, and like it was all different textures, but it was all just garter stitched, and then I stitched it together to make it a hood.
Mm-hmm.
And like it didn't. As long as you stay with one size of needle, it kind of just makes a different texture, which looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I've seen sweaters like that too, and it looks kind of fun.
So
Yeah.
my Finnish wool.
Yay! Oh, it's actually quite soft.
And then then in Copenhagen, there was lots of yarn shops I wanted to go to in Copenhagen, like lots. You can take these from me. And I loved Copenhagen, fell in love with Copenhagen, will go back in a heartbeat. A day and a half was not enough time to do it justice.
That's exactly why I didn't get to go to the Finnish stores. There just wasn't time.
Yeah.
So we did one excursion, which took the entire day. We wanted to try some different restaurants. We also had a place that had a sauna, so we wanted to relax. And we only really had, like, less than 48 hours, like, truly. And the last day was basically just cleaning up the Airbnb and going to the hotel.
Yeah.
So, like, there just wasn't time. And the stores closed pretty early. Like, a lot of them stores closed at, like, 5.
Yeah,
So, like, you can't really...
It was not ideal. It's funny because I've done cities in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And felt like I felt very comfortable in doing them. I felt like we did Helsinki decently well because we were there for a little bit more
Yeah,
days
because you
than
got to go before, too.
Yeah, so that I felt good about. And we did Rome in the fall in like 48 hours. And
Yeah.
I felt like, sure, we didn't do everything, but we had like 2 good dinners. We went to the Vatican. We saw the Colosseum. Like,
We covered the bases.
we covered the bases. I would like to go back to Rome, sure, but I don't feel like I need to. Copenhagen, I feel like I need to go back.
Missed everything.
Like,
yeah.
I feel like we did so much, and we still didn't do nearly enough.
Yeah.
And I love the city so much. But, we went to, near our hotel in Copenhagen, we went to Sommerfuglen. This, again, felt very much like a yarn shop. Like, it was like, people were coming there to knit, and it felt very... Sunday actually felt like that, too, to be honest. It's just, like, there's like the newer style and then the more traditional style. This was
like
more
a bit
traditional.
cozy and crammed in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of Scandinavian yarns there, and I looked at different yarns, and there was like Isager and different things like that are Scandinavian or Nordic in nature, but you can get them in Canada.
Yeah, like those aren't new to us. Yeah.
And we were running out of space, and my husband wanted to buy Lego, so I was like, we can't buy any more yarn. However, I wanted to still buy something because I spent so much time in that shop.
Yeah, and like it's nice
also,
to remember it by something, even if it's something small.
And I wanted to bring stuff back to show you guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're carrying the show and tell in the yarn department.
So, I got stitch markers.
Oh, those are cute.
Because I've somehow lost, like, all my stitch markers.
Sheepies.
I have little sheep, and they're made in Iceland, which I thought was hilarious. Because you
funny,
were in Iceland when I was in Copenhagen. So,
cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
But, like, actually, though, I keep losing my stitch markers.
Oh, you got a cute bag.
And I got a cute bag from Fibres. And what I loved about this bag was in the shop, people have embroidered
on the flowers. Oh.
And I was like, I want to start doing
so everyone like kind of coloring page their book, but with embroidery. That's cute. I like that.
So this was also good because I needed a tote to carry all my stuff.
Perfect. So, and it's really
it was
pretty.
Multi-purposed.
Nice.
Plus, I feel like I keep losing my totes, which is sad.
I just keep adding to the totes, but I actually use them all.
I do too.
Rotate through them all.
I also, all of my totes that I have, I've like bought from places. Also,
Marimekko! I have a piece to add to this as well.
2 totes. But, yeah, that's my...
Wait, what did you buy from Marimekko?
I bought a dress.
Like a $600 dress?
No, not a $600 dress.
Most of them were like that much.
No, so they had a sale on.
Okay.
Did you see they had a sale on?
Like at the airport or at the other store?
I happened to buy this at the airport.
Okay, because I bought mine at the airport as well.
Oh, okay.
Because the other store was closed when I went to it.
So the store also had the sale going.
Okay.
And I saw a dress and I was like obsessed with it and I did the math and it was like expensive, but not that expensive. It was not $600.
A couple hundred for sure. There was nothing cheap there at all.
It was like, I was just like, oh, I'm obsessed with this, but I was just like, no, like, I don't know. I take a long time to decide on big purchases. Mm-hmm. Then we're walking past the store in the airport and my husband's like, do you want to go look? And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, I regretted not buying the dress that I fell in love with.
Yeah.
And I was so upset about it and I was looking and I had like a price point in mind that I was like, I won't go over this.
Yeah.
I'm looking, walk away, come back, look at this dress a second time. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I want it. Plus, like, did you notice literally everyone in Estonia and Finland had Marimekko totes?
Every single person. And I was like, some of the things too, like one lady on my flight had a Marimekko bag that was just black. It just said the label.
Yeah, a ton of people had the,
and it was
like
that's like a $300 fanny pack and it's not even cool looking. Like Marimekko, if I'm going to buy Marimekko, it's going to be the flowery stuff.
Yeah, so it, this is like the tote that you get for free.
For buying
something. I wanted to buy the tote regularly, and it was like $80.
Yeah.
And I was like,
well, yeah,
no.
I wanted like just something like this, and like, cause I was like, oh, I'll get something with the patterns on it, and I was like, that's not in my price range.
No,
like, I'm not buying an $80 tote.
It's really not. So, I got this tote, which is fun.
So you have to give us a picture of the dress. We can show it.
It's my adult dress. It's black and white.
Oh my god.
Very me. It's very, very me.
You can wear it to like corporate events and look so awesome.
It is long. It's like floor length, and it's not flowers. It's like more of the sketch black design. Yeah. And it's stunning, and I feel, this sounds silly, but I feel like an adult in it. Like it's my next.
I think we've reached our point too where like we're not really gonna change much in shape anymore. Like I think we've kind of grown into like our woman bodies. Silly as that sounds, but like so now.
And I have room to grow in this dress too.
Yeah,
which is
so
fun.
like you can still wear it if you're like 4 months pregnant or something.
Even
but like
8, to be honest.
Okay,
it's
well,
very
perfect.
boxy.
Perfect.
And
is it your bridal shower dress? I already have a dress that I want to wear if I have a baby in the next like 5 years.
Is it your pink one?
No. Oh. Well, that too. That would be great too, but not for the bridal shower. I have a dress that's like the one that like I have the black one and the white one. The white one with the pockets and the flowers. It would be so cute with a little bump.
It would be. But yeah, no, it was definitely, actually, to be honest, it wasn't that much of a splurge. But it was like, I hunted for it. Because we went into...
It's still probably just more expensive than any, like, regular dress you'd buy. But for a Marimekko, it's not.
And it was like, we scrounged through the Marimekkos. And we went to a thrift, like, high-end thrift store that I did get 2 really cute dresses at. but they had a ton of Marimekko, which is why I wanted to go thrift shopping in Finland.
To see if there's anything older.
But it was all like sweatshirts and sweatpants, Marimekko, and I was like...
It's not really the vibe, like I want it to be tailored if it's Marimekko.
And it was still going to be like $60 Canadian for a Marimekko sweatshirt, and I was like,
It's not really, that doesn't even suit you. Like I've seen you wear a sweatshirt like 12 times in my whole life.
Yeah, and I have my classic ones that I throw on.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to add a Marimekko one to that.
No, because then you can't even wear it casually because you're going to be afraid to get it dirty. Yeah, got it.
But my husband did buy my mom and my grandma Marimekko for their birthdays, which was lovely.
That's what I got. And that's so cute.
That is so
So it was like
cute.
still silly price for something so small.
But
not insane.
Yeah.
And it was within my price range where I was like, I want something from here. I've always wanted something from Marimekko, and I'm in Finland. I have to get something.
And their pouches are still really nice quality.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
like
sure
really
this is
nice.
what Joey bought my mom and grandma. Not this exact one, but he bought them pouches.
But it's like the classic Marimekko flowers. It's pink and red, which are like some of my favorite colors. And yeah, it's
you can put it in your...
super cute. Yeah, it fits in my like purse, and I have a red wallet too, so it matches perfectly. It's really hard to open right now because I guess it's like brand new, so I have to use both hands. But super cute and like good quality.
And, like, really nice quality.
Yeah. It was so funny though, like the lady who worked there, she was probably like, oh my god, this woman. But I looked through every single one of these to choose which one I liked where the flowers were placed. Because some of them were like predominantly red and some were predominantly pink, and I wanted it to be like 50-50, and I wanted like full flowers. So I went through each one probably 4 times, and Adam's standing there with all our luggage, and he's being patient because he was like, I know this is important to you. Anyway, but the woman's like, I'm looking at the cheapest item in their store, and I'm spending like 20 minutes choosing the cheapest item. But I really love it. It's so pretty, and it looks cute in my tote bag.
The women at the airport location though were a bit much.
The lady who worked there was nice. At least I felt
good.
like she was. I mean, she didn't really like say anything, but
That's
she's definitely
true.
looking at me.
The Finnish directness was definitely in play.
Yeah, they said nothing. Like I felt like in Estonia they were like not necessarily friendly, but like,
comparatively,
the Finnish, I was like, oh my god, they hate me. Like I was like, oh my god. The Icelandic were pretty friendly.
The Danish were really friendly. Yeah. We jived one night at a restaurant with our bartender, like nobody's business.
Oh, I was picturing like literally doing the jive. I was like, wow.
No, the neighborhood we went to in Copenhagen was like the old meatpacking district, and it had amazing food, and the vibes were just like everything. I just need to go back to Copenhagen.
Well, you'll have to give us a list of your favorite like places you went and stuff. But oh wait, I have one more thing. Well, I have a lot. I bought a lot of Moomin stuff, like a lot of Moomin art, and there's one I'll have to put a picture of because it's this like the one Moomin lady, I don't know her
Tove
name.
Jansson?
Yeah, well the writer, but like the one like drawing that, like the one woman from like character, she has like a little hat and she's like, I don't know, she's fishing in the picture and she's like peeping through a marsh, and there's this little girl sleeping in a little like floating thing with all her craft supplies. Like she's like thread and scissors and stuff. I was like, oh, it's so cute. So I got one of those. Anyway, I got a bunch of different like postcards to frame. And then I got Hand Me Moomin Uno. So each Uno card has a different Moomin on it. That's so fun. And then I got Dooley a Moomin magnet. And then Adam my boyfriend, bought me this Moomin mug.
I love that Moomin mug.
The Moomin mug is so cute. He said it looked just like me because it has this little girl in a stripy skirt carrying shells in a little basket with a flower crown on, and there's like butterflies, and it's pink and it's really cute. And yeah, every time I have it now, I just feel like happy. But yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I guess in Iceland, I didn't really buy anything in Iceland. I don't think I bought a single thing because one, it was very expensive. Where, like, to the point where it's, like, we'd go into a store and I'd, like, laugh at the price. Even, like, groceries. Like, we ate, like, poor people the whole time. And also, we got to see beautiful landscape because we got a bus tour. So that's what to give recommendations for Iceland. If you're going to go, basically only go if you have, like, tours planned. Or if you're going to rent, like, an RV or a 4x4 vehicle. Because other than that, like, you just can't, there's nothing to do. Yeah. Like, Reykjavik itself is, like, an okay city, but I wouldn't say that it's worth the money. Like, you could see the equivalent of Reykjavik in Newfoundland for a third of the price. Yeah. Where, like, if you want to see Icelandic nature, it's really beautiful, which we saw some. I'll put a picture of, like, a waterfall or something so you can see, but it was only worth it because we got the bus tour, and I got the bus tour, like, with points, so that made it super worth it. Yeah. But if we hadn't have done that, I would have been like, I'm too poor to be here. Like, truly. So we didn't even go into any stores because, well, one, the bus tour took up our whole main day.
Which
and
is probably
two,
good, though. It, like,
yeah,
maximized your use.
Made us not feel like, yeah. Well, and the second day we had time until our flight because we had booked it. Originally, we booked it so that our flight was later in the day because we're like, we want a whole day. And then we were, like, mad that we did that because we're like, we're stuck here. We can't afford anything. So we ended up just going to, like, a geothermal bath thing that was cheap. And we took, like, little scooters along the water to get there.
I love electric scooters.
Which was fun. And, oh, and remember how we said we were going to go for runs? I did go for a run in Reykjavik.
That's awesome.
Along the water. Mm-hmm.
Was it, like, beautiful?
It was beautiful. But, it was pretty hot. So it was really, like it was cold weather, but the sun was intense, if that makes sense. So I think I got sunburned while running up by the water in a full, like, cold gear. So I got really sweaty. But no, I did go for a run, so it was great.
That's good.
But yeah, we didn't buy anything there because, well, one, we didn't want to give them more money. And also all the yarn that I did see was just...
stuff you can buy here. Lopi.
Lopi, yeah. It was all like, let Lopi, feel Lopi, blah, 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 blah. Which, it wasn't even cheaper. It was the same price, so whatever. But,
yeah, I think it'd be fun if you went on a tour. Like, I've seen some yarn tours and knit groups go for, like, tours of, like, the factories and stuff.
That would be really cool. That's the thing with Iceland where, like, there were places I put on my maps that I, like, imagined would be close enough. They weren't. Like, it's really spread out. And, like, the town itself, it's really hard to get around. So anyway, I think if you were to go to Iceland for a Crafty trip, you'd have to, like, plan it for that. It's not like I'll wander into a store.
No, I think it's definitely one of those countries you go on a tour, which I'm not a huge guided tour person, but...
But this is one where, like, thank goodness we went on the bus tour, because we got all our information from our awesome tour guide, who was actually Icelandic and, like, cool, and his name was Bjorn, and he gave us, like, musical history, and, like, it was cool.
No, definitely all the people I know who have gone to Iceland have gone on tours.
Yeah, yeah. Or are very wealthy. Like, my friend who was there at the same time as us randomly, Amy, she messaged and was like, I'm in Iceland. But her family's, like, very wealthy, so they were doing a very different vibe of trip. Where, like, I think if I were to talk to her about it, she'd be like, I loved it. And I'd be like, fair enough, because you can afford everything here.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah. But no, it was still cool. But I have nothing to show and tell from Iceland other than pictures, which I will put some in.
That's okay. That's that's, like, most of my Copenhagen experience, except for being, like, diligently to go to...
yarn stores.
Yeah. And Lego stores.
Yeah. Well, I think that covers it for this. What we were going to say was a mini-sode, but it's kind of long now. But yeah, we'll come back with maybe, like, more of a solid topic for the next one, because the last few have kind of been check-ins.
Yeah.
So don't lose faith in our topics, because we've been very chatty lately.
And one of the upcoming ones we'll do is probably walk through all the anniversary sweaters.
Yeah.
Or not anniversary.
The heritage sweaters.
Sweaters.
We can show them off, and we can kind of talk about maybe some tips on how to choose colors and how to, like, the difference between bottom up and top down and stuff like that. So maybe a more technical episode. Ooh. But thank you for listening or watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. This podcast is sponsored by and part of the Koigu family. The opinions expressed in this episode are not representative of Koigu Wool Designs as a company and are not meant to be taken as business advice. Learn more about Koigu at koigu.com and at Koigu Wool on Instagram.